They're asking for that. You know the one I'm talking to? Oh, well.
Yep, exactly. We're good.
You're good.
Ready?
Yeah.
I should have hung
All
on.
right, 7 o'clock, we're gonna call the regular meeting of the Town of Groton Inland Wetlands Agency to order. Roll call, we have Barbara Block, myself, Eunice Sutton, Barbara Williams, and we'll appoint Hannah as a voting member. Public hearings, I don't believe we have any. And public communications? Anybody of the public want to speak right now?
Nope.
Approval of the minutes of the 7th of October site walk. Everybody have a chance to look at those?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the site walk. Second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the minutes of the October 7th site walk. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So moved.
So we miss you. You always were quick to get those.
That's right. Move, yeah, listen, I give everybody a chance to talk. Do we have any new applications tonight, guys? We don't. Okay, then in that case, we're going to be looking at our 2 pending applications. The first is the Watrous Development at 369 and 371 Packer Road.
Some changes have been made.
Okey dokey.
Since the last time, and I taped them together.
Oh, nice. And they were on the, on
Oh,
the,
this is with the new locations, yeah.
So I will note that what you had in your packet was hand drawn.
yes,
Yes.
Revised plans by the surveyor.
thank you.
So they're no longer in Berlin, they're the items that I had listed in my draft motion, were dealt with by the surveyor. So I do have a new draft motion for you if you decide.
Mhm.
You want to take that.
We want a draft, huh? Okay, we had a site walk on this property. Everybody knows about
Oh,
that.
now I know where we are.
Now.
Next to
we know
that
we are.
cemetery.
Yes.
Yeah,
So Roger can go over what the changes are.
yeah, and so that's what I was just gonna suggest. Why don't you
Yep.
say who you are for the record?
Roger Watrous,
Mhm.
and this shows pulling those buildings together to just make like 2 duplexes there. Instead of 2 separate houses on the,
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah, and so it shows that in the regrading and where they set.
Okay,
And then what were they? Like,
they were separated.
They were-
they were
separate.
separated, but they weren't that, yeah, but,
They weren't that far apart, they were like 15.
yeah, but about in the same location. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
Right.
this one stayed there, this one stayed there, and I just pulled that one.
Yeah, well, got it.
Pulled that one over.
Yeah, got
Is
it.
the one, is it pulled out of the hole? Is that, where's the hole that was
Yeah,
there?
yeah, it's still
This
the
one.
whole, but I just put it together, but.
Put it together? in the
Yeah.
hole. Anybody else want to say anything right now?
I kind of liked it better the other way.
Did you want to, we have a vacancy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We were talking about this.
Be careful which,
Minute.
be careful which board.
It's
My only
because the septic-
question, and
this-
just because I just want to bring this up, is there a reason that, so obviously a lot of this is in the upland review area, a lot of this development is in the 200-foot upland review area. Deb very sweetly explained why, because I did not remember correctly what else is new. So I just want to just ask politely if you have considered I don't know what, if, I don't know which lot is which, to be honest with you. But the one,
This
the house is in the hole,
existing
the
home,
house,
This is 370.
so 369.
Yeah,
Have you considered not making the driveway so long and so much more impact in that upland review area?
well, the problem is, first of all, there's ledge there. And second of all, they won't give me a driveway cut on that curve, because it's been steep down in. So it kind of, I come up to where you have good visible sight and, where I can't cut through the guardrail because the way that sweeps around there, it's really.
It's something
it's
to do with
soft.
that and maybe the sight line because of the
Yeah,
curve,
sight line,
yeah.
So,
So you couldn't put it like right there.
yeah, no, it's a big steep drop off
Mm,
and, it's, you know, right on that curve, that bad curve right there. They didn't even want me to put mailboxes, they wanted me to put them on both ends, they didn't want me to put mailboxes in the middle even.
Okay.
Because it's, people come around that curve. And, but what you saw out there, nothing else, it's already there.
For sure that, yeah, for sure
Mhm.
that.
But I don't have to put any more, no fill or nothing, it's just,
mhm.
it's there, so.
And is the driveway, so it's gonna be paved?
No, I'll probably stone that.
Mhm.
Because it says paved on this.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay, well. I was gonna stone it because, the paving does a lot of watershed, so
Right.
I could,
That would be better if you do
Yes.
use gravel.
yeah. That's what.
Right?
I'm doing, yeah, cause it's not too steep really, it's pretty nice even.
Right, right.
So, I mean, it's kind of stoned now at the top, so, and partway down. So,
It seemed fairly stable, again.
Yeah.
It seemed.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
didn't-
it is
Hmm.
shape, so that's why that curve. They really don't want nothing coming off of that, even the
Okay.
mailboxes, like I said, they don't want.
Can I just see the, okay, there it is. I'm sorry. I just want to see the other end of it. Okay, so that's not on the curve and that's not on the curve. Got it.
Yeah, it comes up, yeah, there's a straight, that's the worst part of the curve, right there. Plus it drops right off.
Okay. And just for grins, if I were to draw the 100-foot buffer, it would be
Something like that, yeah.
something
halfway.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, we've kind of pulled them up
Mhm.
as close as to the road, we're up, right up to those setbacks,
Yeah. So even here, you couldn't pull those houses. I
Yeah.
know the site has already been,
Well, see, there's the setback line right there,
where's the
So-
setback line?
that.
This one?
Yes,
Okay.
Oh.
yeah,
Mhm.
right to it,
50 feet in this
50-foot
Mm.
setback, yeah, it's a little bit more than our
Mhm.
lady than
Mhm.
some of the other ones.
And I guess my next question, it doesn't seem like, I mean, we don't really have jurisdiction, but in a way, kind of, this question is related to that. You're gonna retain ownership of both of these lots? Is that the way I'm understanding this?
Mhm.
And you're gonna rent these out or
Yeah, probably.
rent them out?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can
So-
we put any kind of, oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so that's my worry is that none of us are gonna be here forever and all that kind of stuff. So I just feel worried that given that, you are not only just in the 200-foot upland review area, but pretty much in the 100-foot upland review area, which we haven't really allowed much to happen in a long time. And then I'm just worried if this would change ownership, the lot, these people, whoever bought this would own a lot of pretty special wetland area. And you know where I'm
No, we
going here?
could-
Can you help me,
We
Deb?
could
You know
do a
me.
buffer
You know
of,
me.
of,
We can-
of along that line, with some native plants. And then we could also have a condition
Rock-
that there would be
big,
no
rocks.
big rock, and that there would be a condition of that there would be no, disturbance of the soil coming
Yeah.
closer to that,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
know.
know how that happens though. I mean, it just,
Yeah.
especially, you know,
So along the silt fence line that's shown on the plan, perhaps?
I mean, some,
Yeah,
We
I
talked
was,
about doing plantings.
yeah,
Right.
anyway.
obviously
Yeah.
plantings.
Yeah,
Yep.
that line is also,
so that they
Yeah.
show up a bit more.
Nice.
Or if you have any big
Yeah.
boulders left, you could put them along that line too.
Yeah, well, down here, there is a ridge of rock, it's not
Yeah.
a wall, but there's a ridge
Yeah.
of rock there too.
All right.
And that's.
Down here, could you just say one more time where down here is?
Right here,
Right?
Yeah,
yeah, it doesn't show it on. But
yeah.
There is, it's not really.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, yeah.
Ridge of rock, everything,
Mhm.
over, it
Mhm.
kind of goes all the way along there.
Mhm.
Right.
It probably-
Yeah, that there's some kind of barrier
Yeah.
between that and
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
stream.
there kind of is, actually.
Yeah.
Right down to probably the end of this lot, and then of course this one was all dug out.
Mhm.
It's flat down there.
Mhm.
So.
Well, if we could
I mean,
somehow
would
say-
you, would anybody else want to discuss the idea of big, huge boulders that people can't,
Mm.
you know?
Like you did with that car dealer.
Well, there's nothing that's gonna keep people out.
course,
All we
of
can
course.
do is.
They can go
use-
in, but we don't want
we
them
can-
to clear the whole thing.
No, either, exactly, and that we could, of course, create kind of a natural buffer there, which also would make it more attractive.
Yeah.
Right.
Some trees there.
Trees and plants and
I'm
some big
talking
boulders.
Big boulders.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna get into excavating to do that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's.
You don't have any lying
Yeah.
around.
Well, they're, yeah, well.
When you
I mean,
dig
gotta
for
get
the
down in there.
houses.
Well,
Yeah. I
But
mean,
that's
you're
more
gonna get down,
disturbance.
Sediment.
that area
sediment
too
there,
is
take
right
it
at
to
the
it.
edge of a pretty steep
Yes.
Yeah.
incline, so if there
You might
is any
need some
kind of
kind of a creek.
erosion, yeah, you wouldn't want the rocks falling down.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know how complicated it would be to set, so plants, I feel like will probably be the better idea for
yeah,
that.
I'm more in favor of a planting buffer, but.
Can we put words in
Mhm.
on the thing saying
Yeah. of
to
course.
just leave that area the way it is? Don't mess with it.
Yeah, what do you call that?
No disturbance, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
there's a number of options, right? I
Yeah.
mean, using the silt fence line that's on here,
Yeah.
you could condition it so that a mix of boulders and shrubbery.
Yes,
It's placed along there to discourage,
right,
discourage any further activity.
yes. Yeah, but
I mean, you all know this, but anybody can come in and
Of
ask for a
course.
permit, right?
course.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody can
Yep.
ask for a permit,
That's
and,
right.
and that's basically what's
Yep.
happening here. I mean,
Right,
someone's asking for a
exactly.
permanent
exactly.
permit, pretty much totally in the upland review area.
Yep.
Uh. So. And so can we just talk about prudent and feasible alternatives, or we only can talk about that if we're having a public hearing?
That's correct.
All right, what do you guys want to do here? I'm not really, I'd rather not be in this seat right now.
Well, I think we should just say what Deb said. Plantings
Yeah.
along the silt fence to discourage
I mean,
activity.
it's a difficult lot, right? Because it's so close to
Yeah,
the brook.
yeah.
Um,
And
Yeah.
they did dig out a lot back in the day. They
Already.
dug the gravel.
and it was already distressed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
I think,
and then, of course, that big hole, that was all gravel, but that whole side was all gravel. They dug down to the hill edge and then scooted down further and dug that big hole.
yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
I mean, so I'm just trying to make it, use what we got there, you know.
yeah, I'm not
That whole-
seeing a lot of
Put the
alternative.
building in and have a walkout, you know.
Right, but again, a deck. There's just a lot, there's a lot, and I know we can't look at house plans and all that kind of stuff, but. This is the 100-foot. Guys, I'm just
Mhm, no,
telling you, All right,
well, because of the setback, there's some limitation to
Mhm.
this. And this lot to begin with,
Mhm.
right? There's only so many places,
you can apply for variances for setbacks.
yeah.
Deb's furiously writing and she's gonna save us.
No, I just wrote out just what we had just talked about in case that is a condition
Yeah,
that you want to put on this.
I mean, I don't mind setting boulders or and trees, you know, that's just, the least amount of disturbance, you know. What I mean? You're gonna be
yeah,
messing
you don't
around
want to be
setting
digging
boulders.
anymore, yeah.
Well, we're talking
to-
about disturbance along the silt fence line. You're how many, 2 feet from it anyway, so I don't really buy that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking
Mhm.
about putting a deck literally 2 feet from the
Mhm.
silt fence line.
Yeah, well, there's, yeah.
So-
there's a-
there's already disturbance
Yeah.
in my way of
Hmm.
looking at it.
Now, do these houses have to be kind of offset like this? Like.
That's a good question,
Is there a
Hannah.
way to kind of bring this one up if they're set together like as a single building
Well,
duplex?
The only problem is this is, I did it that way because they look better. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it provides privacy on the
Yeah.
porches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not,
Not looking at wetland activity.
You gotta get
Yeah.
just a box kind of a duplex, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So I was
mhm.
just trying to make it with some front porches to make it look a little nicer.
Okay.
And so that's why we went that way.
Do you know why there's a 200-foot upland review area on this property?
That particular piece because of the two streams,
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
because of the two streams.
Well, it's a little bit more.
This area has been identified by Groton Utilities as a future water supply.
Yeah.
They have plans, I don't even know how many years out if they need water to basically impound water off of these brooks and pump it over to the reservoir.
Yeah.
So it's identified as a future drinking
But
water
I just
supply.
said to them, they didn't want to buy it.
I don't,
You know what I mean? So.
I don't,
Control without having to buy it, huh?
yeah, there you go.
Mhm. Okay, guys, what do you want to do?
Well, I think we should let them build them, but I think we should put the provisor that,
Okay.
bring the fence down.
I'm in
Remember,
favor of-
you guys have to make the motions now.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got modified
Good, okay.
motion and from what I sent you earlier today, because he addressed a whole lot of them.
I didn't get a chance to look at my email
No, but
today.
It doesn't really matter. Okay. So in this case, I think you probably want to get rid of the number one that I put on there and replace it with what I hand wrote on Barbara's.
Okay, I make a motion to improve Inland Wetlands Agency 25-0013 Watrous Development at 369 and 371 Packer Road for the construction of residential structures and associated septic systems, wells, and grading within 200 foot of the upland review area. Because, one, the proposed erosion controls will protect the wetlands during construction. This permit is subject to the 5 standard conditions in the following modification. Oh, that's the one I'm
Just
gonna
hand
get rid
it,
of.
just-
Yeah, okay. A combination of boulders and native plantings shall be placed along the sediment fence line to discourage activity in the upland review area.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second,
Motion's been made and seconded to approve Inland Wetlands Agency 20-0013. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay. Any abstentions? Motion carries 3-1.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, you get that up.
All right, next we have Inland Wetlands Agency 25-0014 Socorro Deck 595, No Ankledge Road. Come on down.
49.
We love treats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good. And you can use any of those, yeah. I guess we're not using the overhead camera.
Yeah, shift it over a little bit, Brad, so it's.
That's just it, yeah, to your left.
You have to get it so it gets in that picture. You
Keep
got it.
going.
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect.
Then I think they can make that bigger. I don't know how they.
can't see it, yeah.
All right, what's our treat here?
Well, not only.
Can you just say who you are for the
My
record,
name's
please?
Brad Warner.
Okay.
Not only did I put the pool on the site plan. That was there. But also. Shows you where the bushes are,
Nice,
that are now decent size,
good.
and
I
that's
can
it.
vouch for those too. I saw them.
So what?
I said I did go and see them. Yeah, so I did see the bushes.
And you did see the pictures that were part of the agenda packet too.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna add something else right here, this area here. That you guys wanted to get seeded, it's kind of a little bit of a hill. And so I'm gonna make sure that this gets seeded nice and paid and. Probably be growing in a couple weeks. And that's it. Okay. Also, anyone has something in mind? Questions?
Barbara, you had a question about the base of the,
The deck,
The deck.
there's a cement slab, is that right, underneath the deck?
Yeah. Yeah,
And that's for just,
that's for just so you can maybe put a table there, or just walk in and out without getting mud and
Uh-huh.
downstairs. and
yeah.
That kind of thing.
okay, want to pass
It's
some
just
out?
basically just
Yeah.
underneath where the upper deck is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it doesn't extend, it extends maybe,
it's because the deck is pretty high.
yeah, the deck's. probably
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe
that's fine.
Which direction is that way? Left, my left.
This way here,
Now face your pen toward the microphone and that's, yeah, what direction is that?
north, south, west, is that what you mean? Ben?
Yeah, yeah.
North that way, under your hand there, I think.
Yeah, north, this way, right?
So that should be.
So the
west.
other is west,
West.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna get a whole lot of sun under the deck. So the
Not
cement
too
slab
much.
won't matter a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't,
Thank goodness.
That's on
The
our
trees are
jurisdiction.
pretty tall here,
Yeah.
too. And that's that bamboo.
that's where the wetland is there, that,
Yeah.
you remember that site?
That bamboo's like 30 feet high too.
Okey dokey.
Good job, folks.
And again, just for the record, the whole house is in the upland
is.
review area.
Yeah.
Yep, just, and that was existing.
80% of it.
Yeah, for sure.
So make a motion to approve Inland Wetland Agency 25-0014 Sequoia Deck at 595 Noack Ledyard Road. For the disturbance within 100-foot upland review area as shown on the plans. Activity is associated with the construction of a deck and associated concrete patio. It's approved for the following reasons. There will be no adverse environmental impact on the wetlands. And two, the erosion and sediment control plan will provide adequate protection for the wetlands during construction. The permit is subject to the 4 standard conditions and the following modifications. 1, no clearing, alterations, or dumping of material shall occur within the upland review area that is not specified on the approved plans. 2, the slope adjacent to the proposed patio shall be reseeded. If not completed before the end of the fall, it will need to be secured to protect the bare soil and to prevent erosion of the slope over the winter into the wetlands.
Is there a second to that?
Second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve Inland Wetlands Agency 25-0014 Sequoia Deck. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So moved. Thank you for the treat. I love
That's how
I love
desperate we-
bushes on a plan.
That's how desperate we are.
Yeah, I'll take the latest one. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. So, yeah, I have this one, but this is.
All right.
Yeah, it has a pool on it.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Aye.
Bye.
Okay.
That should be it.
Stickiness. Any old business? Regular meeting schedule of 2026. It's the same.
And- yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Is that online that
Yeah.
we can get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
basically
Second and fourth.
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
and fourth Wednesday, except for
Right.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Just
In
on the-
August.
July.
Yeah.
And then it's the first, I mean, the second.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You used to change.
Second and
it.
fourth.
Boy, that wreaked
Yeah.
havoc with my brain.
The second Wednesday.
You said that the magazines that we used to get are all online now.
They are.
Can you forward an online version?
Sure. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Some magazine?
Tacky Wick,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think-
comes, I get emails from them all the time. Do you guys get those emails?
No.
Mm-mm.
I wonder,
Because you attended training and
I-
they got your email address.
Yeah.
Mm.
okay.
So sure, I can do that.
Okay, thanks.
Would you like a motion about that schedule?
Yes, please.
Make a
Okay.
motion to approve the schedule for the coming year.
Motion's been
Second.
made. Second, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So moved. Report of chair, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Anybody on the commission have anything? Report of staff?
So just as the khaki wick, conversation.
I like that.
There is a conference coming up in
November.
November,
Yeah.
which on a Saturday. So I don't know if you all, you're gonna come.
registered,
All right,
yeah.
good. I thought we did. Okay, good.
It should be registered, so.
Oh, so Hannah's registered.
Somewhere.
Hannah's registered for it. So
Yeah.
that's great.
Ah,
Yeah.
Excellent.
Do you remember where it is?
That's
It's
like far.
kind of in the Yukon area,
Yeah.
but not,
But no.
yeah,
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
yeah, not too bad.
Good. I'm glad you're going to that, Hannah.
Yeah,
That's great.
Saturdays.
Yeah, for sure. And application update, we could all look at that online. And adjournment.
hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, your turn for a motion down there.
Motion to adjourn, Hannah.
Oh, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Motion's been made and seconded. We are adjourned. Okay, yeah.
Very good.
All right.